Brian Macauley, one stock you like over at the Hennessy Focus Fund is Brookfield Asset Management. Stock's up around 14% so far this year. They've got some great assets, but what happens to Brookfield if and when the Fed finally raises rates?
Well, Greg, Brookfield is one of our favorite ideas, and we anticipate rates rising over our holding period, the next 5 years. We think that the growth opportunities they have from asset inflows into their management categories provides enough forward earnings power to overwhelm that rate increase.
All right, well, another stock you like is American Tower. Clearly, people are using more and more data. Everyone's on their cell phones all the time. Stock's having a great year. It's up over 12%. So I assume that's the play there.
More or less it is. You know, data demand, mobile data demand is up 5-fold in the last 2 years, and it's forecasted by Cisco to be up 10-fold over the next 5 years. So this is going to provide a tremendous tailwind to American Tower, increasing the tenancy on their assets and helping them grow their AFFO per share about 15% per year over the next 5+ years. So that's what we look for in a business, is kind of a mid-teens rate of compounding. American Tower has that.
All right, you also like Hexcel. Now, they're in the composite business, and they sell their materials to some of the aerospace companies, defense companies. Stock's having a little bit of a rough year, down about 9% so far. What's wrong there?
Greg, we think that this is really just people losing sight of the forest because they're looking at the trees. So our outlook for Hexcel really hasn't changed. They have a tremendous growth profile because the content of composites they're putting on new Airbus, new Boeing airplanes is multiples of the content that was on prior generations. So they've got a natural growth curve built into their business over the next decade, and should provide very attractive returns given that profile.
And then finally, you are a fan of 21st-Century Fox. This stock's down around 9% so far this year. Everyone's watching this election. It's getting ugly. How is that affecting Fox News?
Well, actually, this has been a tremendous year for Fox News. They have all-time high ratings for the station, despite all the internal turmoil that's going on there as well. And their other channels at Fox are doing quite well on ratings. Their broadcast channel, well, it had a tough past few years. They're actually on an upswing. And we think that this business has built-in pricing power because of their cable networks and the distribution model in that industry. And we think that the concerns about cord cutting are overblown. And we think that they'll be able to navigate those challenges and have a much more valuable business in the future.
All right, well, thanks a lot for coming on and talking about them, Brian Macauley, and thank you for watching The Street.